everyone! Today, we will learn how to read projection maps of composite objects. This lesson mainly includes 1. Basic knowledge of reading pictures. 2. The meaning of wireframe. The poem Yellow Crane Tower by Tang Dynasty poet Cui Hao. The old man has already taken the yellow crane to go. The Yellow Crane Tower is vacant here. The yellow crane is gone and never returns. The white clouds have been lingering in the air for 1,000 years. I believe all students are familiar with it. The Yellow Crane Tower stands towering on the top of Snake Mountain in Wuchang, known as a peerless sight in the world. The appearance of Huanghe Tower is a 5-story building, 51 meters high. There are actually 9 floors inside. Complex structure rich in the connotation of Chinese culture. Classmates can see that Yellow Crane Tower. Is it composed of which basic forms? If L give you the 3-sided projection of the Yellow Crane Tower, where do classmates start looking? Architecture can be seen as a composite body. The projection of architecture can be regarded as a composite projection, and the shape of the combination is constantly changing. The analysis from form to projection is relatively easy to grasp. Imagining the shape of a spatial form from a projection diagram, often quite difficult. Want to read architectural engineering drawings. So, the recognition of projection images of composite bodies is essential. Mastering the reading rules of composite projection images for cultivating spatial imagination, improve image recognition ability, and in the future, read professional maps. They all play a very important role. Basic knowledge of reading pictures. Combination projection is a synthesis of point, line, surface, and volume projections. So, before reading the projection of the combination, be sure to master the law of 3-sided projection. Understand how the 3 dimensions, length, width, height, and 6 directions, up, down, left, right, front, back, of a solid correspond to each other in its orthographic projections. Familiarize and master the projection characteristics of simple, basic geometric bodies. Method 1. Finding the feature projection of forms. The V-plane projection and H-plane projection of these 3 shapes exactly the same. Based solely on these 2 projections, unable to determine the shape of these 3 forms, must analyze 3-sided projection to imagine the spatial shape of an object. These 3 shapes only have different projections on the W-plane. This can make a certain form projection that distinguishes it from other forms, called the feature projection of this form. After finding the feature projection, it will be convenient for us to proceed imagination of the shape of a composite body. Please find the 3-sided projections of these 3 shapes. These 3 forms are respectively quadrangular prisms, triangular pyramids, and cylinders. Through their 3-sided projection diagrams, we can see that their V-plane projection is exactly the same as the W-plane projection, and the H-plane projections are different, so the H-plane projection is their characteristic projection. Method 2. Clarify the meanings of lines and wireframes in the projection diagram. Each line in a set of projected images. Each wireframe has a specific meaning. A straight line in the projection diagram, it can represent the projection of a prism on a shape, a cumulated projection of a plane on a form, projection of a contour line on a curved surface. To determine the specific meaning of a straight line, must analyze comprehensively in conjunction with other projections. Only then can we understand the meaning of the wireframe. A closed wireframe in a projection can represent the projection of a plane or surface on a form, projection of a tangent combination surface on a form, projection of a hole, cavity, or groove on a form, We are based on the example to analyze the meaning of lines and wireframes. It can be seen that in the V-face view of the combination, the circle above represents a circular hole. The area of the top of the cylinder converges into a line. Projection of counter lines on curved surfaces on a curved solid. Projection of surface faces. Oblique projection. Projection of prisms. In the H-plane view, it can be seen that the accumulation of 6 faces of a hexahedron forms a line. The accumulation of cylindrical surfaces into a single line. Dashed lines indicate circular holes. This course introduces the recognition of composite projection images. The above is the entire content of this course. Thank you, everyone.